Hello everyone. I want to tell y'all something. When I was raised, I had uncles. I had allegedly a lot of uncles and aunties. When I was young, we had fun. We played, even though they said, oh, Cookie gets on my nerves. But Cookie was always bringing light when I got around people. I could make people laugh. See, family, back in the day, it was such a pretend episode, but everybody, there's some people around you that never liked me since I was a baby. Yeah, you know who you are. Because you saw the light in me. I did not see it. I'm going to take y'all back to a memory. One day I went to a school, allegedly. Someone at this so-called, I will just leave it anonymous. I ain't going to say the congregation. In other words, they were in on with my daddy where he goes. All of a sudden, this particular boy decides he wants to take me to show the house that they were building at school. Okay? So anyway, he had his own, he had the vehicle and all that. You know how you do in high school. You always had friends that you thought really cared about you. This person took me to a house that wasn't even completely built. And I felt the danger around me. This person decides they want to molest me, actually grape me. I cried out to Most High, and Most High stopped the whole thing, and my angels came through and made him take me back to the school. I'm not going to say the school's name because it's no sense. It's my past. So I'm going to tell you a story. I goes to class. There was one teacher saw that there was something wrong with me when I got back from lunch. Talked to me and told me asked me what was wrong. I told this teacher. This teacher says, oh, hell no. Took me to the office immediately. Called my parents. My dad showed up. My mama didn't even come. So I had to go and I had to go to the hospital, get checked out, and all that. I gets home, my auntie was at this house. I ain't gonna say her name. I always loved her back in the day before she sold her soul. I loved her so much. She said, let her come with me. I would let her stay with me. She said, you shut up, B. You not taking her nowhere. I said, I need to go take a shower. She said, bitch, you don't need to take no shower. You a bitch. Called me all kinds of names. This is my mom, the one that's supposed to nourish you and be there for you, because I was just attacked. This one I should have known it was set up, allegedly. So anyway, we go to the police station. And my dad tells them, because, see, I'm underage. And my dad tells them, this is what he says. He tells me, we're not going to press charges. But if he do it again because he was in his congregation, then we'll press. If he do it again, then we'll do something. But I had been attacked. I got no therapy. I had to get up, and then they told the whole congregation on me. Told me I needed to go up there and talk and tell the elders. This is a Jehovah's Witness church, so I'm gonna say it. I said I ain't telling them nothing. I'm not getting up there. They're not how is they God? That's when I knew something was wrong with that church where my daddy go. Then as we got older, there was a man they got with. They play like they don't know each other. This person was told and paid, allegedly, to beat me. I had children. She would call them bastards. Every child I had was a bastard to this woman. See, my children don't know how deep this goes. That's why I never wanted them to sell their soul. Because they had already done it. I didn't know that's what they wanted to do. They sold me out a long time ago. Been trying to take me out in little bitty pieces. But I walked away from that situation because my angels got me out in Most High. But the angels let you do things that make you feel it because they want you to be able to make the decision to walk away. But I was young. I had nobody. I got a job and I had 2 kids. She wouldn't even let me come in the house, and it was cold. It was freezing out there. I only had my children's clothes in the back that I put on them because it was that cold, and I was out in the parking lot. She wouldn't even, because I wasn't with this particular abusive person, she said, once you're out, you're out. Wouldn't even take my children in. She wouldn't even take my children in the house when it was below 0 outside. This woman was a narcissist kind of mom. She didn't like the light in me. She didn't even really like my children. But what she didn't know, Most High loved them. So she would play like she's rich, give them little things like hand-me-downs. And I'm so sorry I didn't see that, children. Please note, my children deserved better at the time. So what they did in their life, I understand they made choices because a lot of this because they didn't have the right people to be around. I'm only telling y'all this story because you need to know it goes deep. And uncles, don't let me talk about the time allegedly when one of them tried to molest me because we was all in the same bed at grandma's house. So I can tell all the story if y'all want me to. So get off of me telling me and telling and people how you are, because y'all wasn't right. Y'all had this narcissist behavior a long time ago before I was even here. But that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.